Reports of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle being blacklisted by the Duke of Westminster, Gerald Cavendish Grosvenor, mark a sharp shift in their access to Britain's elite circles. The Duke, a powerful figure with a personal wealth of approximately £10 billion, is known for his extensive property holdings, particularly in London's most affluent neighborhoods like Belgravia and Mayfair. His family's deep-rooted connection to the British aristocracy and the royal family only intensifies the significance of this alleged ban, which, if true, signals the closing of doors to one of Britain's most exclusive social spheres. The friction reportedly stems from Meghan Markle's request to feature parts of the Duke's properties in the couple's Netflix documentary series. She allegedly approached the Duke seeking permission to film scenes on these estates, an idea the Duke declined. The Duke, reportedly uncomfortable with the potential for invasive media exposure and committed to preserving the privacy of his properties, rebuffed her request. Despite this clear rejection, Markle's repeated attempts reportedly frustrated the Duke, leading to what insiders suggest was a firm and final denial of access, not only to his properties but symbolically to his social circles. This reported blacklisting illustrates a profound consequence for Harry and Meghan, who have found themselves increasingly estranged from the British elite. The social weight of this restriction is immense, as it effectively places them outside the sphere of traditional influence among Britain's wealthiest and most powerful circles. Beyond the symbolic snub, the Duke's decision reportedly cuts Harry and Meghan off from networks that could have significantly supported their philanthropic and business ambitions in the UK. Having already stepped back from royal duties, they now face the compounded difficulty of being denied access to the very British social fabric that once readily accommodated them. The impact of this ban resonates on multiple levels, reflecting a broader distancing between the couple and Britain's upper echelons. Notably, this alleged fracture signals the tension between Meghan's desire to carve a public image and the private, tight-lipped culture that Britain's aristocracy traditionally guards. The Duke's stance as a leading figure within this culture underscores a growing sentiment that Harry and Meghan's approach, often seen as self-promotional, conflicts with the values upheld by British high society, which values discretion, privacy, and adherence to unspoken social norms. Both parties have publicly denied the existence of such a blacklisting, but insiders suggest the decision was, indeed, the result of Meghan's unsuccessful efforts to gain access for the Netflix series. As these reports circulate, the incident highlights not only the challenges facing Harry and Meghan in their attempts to establish a presence in the UK, but also the delicate balance they must strike in their interactions with Britain's traditional elite. The refusal to grant them access points to a broader cooling of relations, as prominent British families, already wary of media exposure, may now become less inclined to associate openly with the couple. The ramifications of this alleged exclusion could be profound. As Harry and Meghan continue to pursue media and philanthropic projects, the absence of access to British aristocratic support may hinder their effectiveness, limiting their connections with potential allies who possess substantial influence and resources in the UK. Traditionally, the Duke of Westminster's family has enjoyed a solid alliance with the royal family, often attending royal events and offering behind-the-scenes support, adding a layer of gravity to his reported disassociation from Harry and Meghan. By withdrawing his support, the Duke has, in effect, severed a potential avenue for the couple to maintain some measure of standing within Britain's high society. The absence of these elite British connections may leave Harry and Meghan struggling to achieve the stature they seek in the UK. Having distanced themselves from the monarchy, their reliance on alternative networks has only increased. However, with these doors closing, their ability to re-establish influence within Britain is cast in doubt. This social divide may further isolate the couple, whose connections to the British establishment have eroded since their departure from royal duties. Observers see this rift as emblematic of a wider shift in attitudes toward Harry and Meghan among the British elite, who may view their media-oriented lifestyle as conflicting with traditional aristocratic values. The couple's persistent association with high-profile media deals and public-facing projects contrasts starkly with the culture of discretion and privacy embraced by Britain's social elites. For many, the Netflix controversy may serve as a tipping point, underscoring a fundamental clash between the couple's public ambitions and the reticence favored by British high society. In conclusion, the reported blacklisting of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle by the Duke of Westminster serves as a powerful reminder of the evolving dynamics between the couple and Britain's elite. This exclusion reflects the increasingly strained relations between the Sussexes and the circles they once comfortably inhabited, now viewing them through a lens of caution and detachment. Whether these reports are ever substantiated or officially confirmed may be secondary to the clear shift they illustrate in British societal attitudes. This estrangement, which reportedly began over a disagreement on media rights, now underscores a broader and possibly irreversible divide between Harry and Meghan and Britain's upper echelons, symbolizing their growing isolation from the very society they were once an integral part of.